Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to show you the only workout that you'll ever need to be healthy, fit, and have a muscular physique. To start our workout, we are going to do the military press exercise. Grab two dumbbells that you are comfortable with and find a place to sit down. Next, pick up the dumbbells so that they're right above your shoulder. For each of these exercises, I'm going to show you a video of me doing them with the proper form. Please make sure in this exercise that you're always keeping your back straight and doing the proper form, because it can have strain in your back and cause injuries. For our second exercise, we are going to do the one arm bent over row. For this exercise, you're going to need a bench. First, put your left leg on that bench and grab the far side with your left hand. Then, bend over so that your upper body is parallel to the ground. Reach down and pick up the dumbbell in your right hand with a neutral grip. Then, hold it with your arm extended, keeping your back straight. For this exercise, you're going to need a surface. I know some of you may not like stretches, but stretches are one of the most important things to do when you're exercising.
Make sure that
it helps decrease the risk of injury and helps you have a better performance.
And do not as much of a stretch, then do curved legs and try stretching more.
We are now going to repeat this superset twice, making us doing it 3 times of military press, a bent over row, and a stretch. But with each set, we're going to be doing a different stretch. After, we're going to be doing 4 more sets, making us doing 5 supersets in total with stretches in between. Once you're done doing this superset again, doing a military press set and a bent over row set, we're going to be doing a different leg stretch.
Now remember, when you're doing this, to try to go as far as you can. Even if you can't touch your toes, which most people can't, try to touch as far as you can and push yourself until you can.
We are now going to start our second superset. Our second superset will be a bench press followed by pull-ups with stretches in between. To start our second superset, we're going to do bench press. To do a bench press, lie flat on your back on a bench. Then, grip the bar with hands just wider than shoulder width apart, so when you're at the bottom, you're moving your hands directly above your elbows. This allows for maximum force generation. Once you're ready, bring the bar slowly down to your chest as you breathe in, and then push up as you breathe out.
Tight grip
Repeat this to do 8 to 10 reps of 3 sets.
Always keep your chest up. Some tips for doing the bench press. 1. Always make sure you have a firm grip on the bar. 2. Always keep your chest up throughout the movement. 3. Your elbows should be tucked and end up in approximately a 45-degree angle to get your maximum strength. Another one is whenever you're not able to lift the weight anymore, just try keeping it up there. And when you're able to, go back down again and do another one. Another one is just like a bent over row. You should only bring it down to your chest just enough to touch it and not anymore, because that will damage your chest.
For the second exercise of this superset, we are doing pull-ups. To do a pull-up, leap up and grip the bar with your hands shoulder width apart and your palms facing away from you. Hang with your arms fully extended. You can bend your legs at the knee if they're dragging on the ground. Keep your shoulders back and your core engaged throughout, then pull up. Move slowly upward until your chin is above the bar, and slowly downward until your arms are extended again. Aim for 10 pull-ups, but be prepared to fall short.
Now, if you can't do any pull-ups, you can try negatives. Negatives are half pull-ups. All you have to do is get your chin over the bar by standing on something or having a spotter push you over the bar. Then you slowly lower yourself all the way down. Let your arms hanging, grasping the bar fully stretched.
Once you finish the set of bench press and pull-ups, you are going to do a leg stretch. For this leg stretch, you're going to need to find an object that when you put your foot on it, it will make your leg into a 90-degree angle. Once you're in this position, try turning your upper body as far as it goes to the right and to the left. Also, try to touch both of your feet with your hand. And if you can't do this 90-degree angle with your leg, then try finding an object that's not as high. Now begin doing the second set of this superset by starting with bench press and then do pull-ups like we did earlier. Next up is the shoulder stretch. In order to do a shoulder stretch, you're going to need to have a stick. Once you find a stick, put your hands on the opposite end of the stick. And as you see in the video, try making this rotation, touching the stick to your stomach and then to your back. After you have done that, put the stick 2 inches behind your back, down. And once you do this, try making the same right and left circles like we did earlier by the leg stretch. Now, do a couple of squats, and for your last squat, try keeping the stick up behind your head, then down. Once you've finished your second set, we're going to do our third set of this, doing bench press and pull-ups. We are now moving on to our third superset, which will include leg press, shoulder turns. Before we do our leg exercise, we're going to do leg stretches. The reason why we're doing these stretches prior to our exercise is so that this allows the muscles to loosen up and become resistant to the impact, which thereby will reduce the risk of injury. Now you can do any kind of stretch you want before you're doing this exercise. I'm just showing you some examples in the video. For our first exercise of our third set, we're going to do leg press. The leg press is pretty self-explanatory from the machine, but if you don't have a machine, you could do squats. Now in this video, I'm not going to show you how to do squats. You can check that up for yourself. But for leg press, just make sure that you're having shoulder width apart when you're putting your feet on the machine. The next exercise that we are going to do is the weighted shoulder turn. To do a weighted shoulder turn, grab a pair of semi-heavy dumbbells and hold in your arms and extend your arms fully. Do 8 to 10 clockwise rotations with your shoulders while holding the dumbbells, and then 8 to 10 counterclockwise rotations up with the dumbbells. Next, we are doing a combination of blind walks and knee kicks. Easy it sounds. So you put your head in clockwise and counterclockwise rotations around while walking. And also with that, you're going to do kicks, kicking your knees up to your chest as high as you can go for your right and left leg. Repeat this set again of doing leg press and shoulder turns. Up next is the hamstring leg stretch. To do a hamstring leg stretch, go into the machine and put it on a heavy weight like 145 as you see in the video. Turn right and left while letting the machine do its job of pulling your legs, and just relax there and hold it as long as you can, or just try for 20 seconds. Do your last set of leg press and shoulder turns. We are now up to our fourth and final superset. This superset will include deadlift and sit-ups. Let's begin with deadlift. Deadlift is one of the most fundamental full body strength building exercises that you could do. To do this exercise most safely, you should use a belt. Tie the belt around belly button high onto your body. But if you do not have a belt, it is crucial for your safety to try to keep your back straight at all times. To do a deadlift, stand behind your barbell with feet wider than shoulder width apart and your knees slightly bent. Lean forward and wrap both hands around the barbell. You can also do this move with dumbbells by holding a weight in each hand and in the middle of your legs, or with a single weight holding it with both hands. Keeping your core tight, push through your heels to stand up straight. Pause at the top.
Now bend your knees to lower your body and keep your back flat. Your torso should be close to parallel to the floor, and the barbell weight may only tap and rest on the floor. Do 8 to 10 reps of this. For our next exercise, we're going to do sit-ups. To do a sit-up, put your feet underneath the padded stick and put your hands behind your head. Lean your back against the surface. Once you're ready, go up till your elbows touch the padded area where your feet are under, and then go back down. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. Now obviously, if you don't have a sit-up machine, doesn't mean you can't do sit-ups. You could do sit-ups on the floor, just as the machine, just that when you're bringing your elbows up, bring your elbows to touch your knees, like you see in the video. If this is too easy for you, you can do as I did in the video, which is add weight, or you can wait 1 second when you're on top before you're going back down. For our in-between stretch, you guessed it, it's a leg stretch. This is the same leg stretch we did in the beginning of this video for your first stretch. Once you've finished your second set of deadlifts and sit-ups, we're going to do high kicks. Doing a high kick is as it sounds. Try finding an object that you're able to kick that will be a challenge for you, but not something that's out of your reach. Kick the object at least 4 times for both your right and left leg. To finish off our workout, we are going to do our third set of our 4th superset, doing deadlift and sit-ups. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this video benefited you a lot. Please subscribe and like so that others can see this video, and comment down below any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for me for upcoming videos. See you next time.